This episode was brought to you by our generous patrons. Want to vote on the next game we play? Consider becoming a patron. And we are back. Oh, buddy.
Hello, Cherries. Ready to hunt a few metalheads?
It's not my name.
Follow me, stick close, and watch my six. It's gonna be fun.
Where's your six?
Here we go.
Is that your butt?
It's his butt. I don't believe
this.
he can be hurt by your blast, so just fire away. Oh, use your gun. Do not use your fist anymore now that you have weapons.
Yeah.
You only use your fist if you're like, I'm out of ammo.
I didn't know the metalheads were able to stand up like that.
The bigger ones are.
Follow you. Oh, thanks, bud.
Or let me trigger it.
What the fuck?
He'll be fine up there.
Yeah.
He's got like 90% health.
Behind me while I toast that tank.
Yeah, that's true. Get behind him. I thought I was like covering
No,
back.
he's gonna open up this next area for you with the peacemaker.
What a funny name for a gun that do a big boom. Oh, God. Maybe stand back, buddy.
This way.
That way? Really? Oh,
Yarr.
hello.
There's the big old
Mr.
tribal
T-Rex.
lizard.
Yeah.
The Sahagins have been eating the local wildlife.
Yeah. I want you guys to stay up here so I can get your... Oh, I guess it's just going to throw the rocks back up.
Yeah, they did a good job in this game with no matter how you kill the enemies, if they're metalheads, they'll come back to the stage so you can get the items. Either that or the enemy. If you don't pick it up,
They'll
the enemy,
respawn it.
they'll respawn it and be
That's
like,
fine.
oh. You're gonna have to go
Drop
down.
the bridge?
Yeah.
Have to go down here? Yeah. Okie dokie. Stay close. I think I'm good. I got this. Ha ha ha. Hey, go ahead. Use your little tasers. I got an actual gun.
Uh-huh.
The range on it is wild.
Oh no, it's crazy. Like the guns in this game are fun. But
They even hit outside of the visual marker too.
yeah. No, they have look to your right. I think there's something
Wish I could change the camera.
down there.
There we go. There we go. Camera's finally
Jump up
unlocked.
here.
Gotta hit that bridge. Stay with you. Thought you said hit the bridge, man. Is there not a... Am I shooting it?
I think you just jump on it, like grab it.
There, okay.
That's what it was.
God, camera, help me.
Luckily, it's not a big deal for him because like those are little dudes. The only time he takes damage, I think, is against metalheads.
It would make sense.
You'd think all that metalhead armor would protect you.
Here's our first target. Keep the other creatures back while I charge up.
Hello,
the
sir. I like
right.
your weird tri-legs.
So like for these type of enemies that are one-hitters, like sure, fists are fine if you want to save ammo.
Yeah. I might right now.
But
Just
in
'cause
general,
on the edge right... Well, that was different. Oh. Okay, Caesar.
That's one. Fried metal.
and luckily you're
Yeah.
everything, so it doesn't matter.
I already took care of them.
The main
Hey,
thing-
wow, this beach is awfully empty.
Yeah, not a lot of going on here. I guess everyone's took spring break somewhere else.
Yeah.
Cancun is way more popular this time of year.
Can you snipe him from here, buddy?
Cover me.
Sure. Are you getting attacked?
He
Yeah,
will
you
get
are.
attacked.
There
But
you
luckily,
go.
since you took care of the main swarm, you're pretty much good.
Pretty easy.
But now he's gonna have to charge up. So every time he gets hit, he's like, "Oh no, it doesn't take a lot of damage, but
No, yeah. That enemy kind of popped right out on him, too.
oh yeah."
Shoot it! Blam!
Nice thing is, if you want to do like combat stuff, just turn to Dark Jack and just waste people.
Metalhead to think about.
I do have it charged up, too, so it's like nice.
Because everything you kill in the game gives you dark energy, but it's one of those things where you're like, I want to save it for when I really need it. When it's
And then
like,
you save it forever.
yeah, and then you never really use it. You're like, maybe I should use it more often.
Checks out. These guys take quite a bit of hits.
You get better guns that are like more, so like,
Jump up and grab the bridge.
you get like 5 guns in the game total.
Okay, that's not too shabby.
And you do get ones like that do a lot of good like single target damage, but they're kind of
Harder to aim.
but there's an auto lock system. And then you have like scatter weapons. Like they all play differently enough. They're like, oh, all these are useful for different situations type of deal.
I feel ya. Mission failed?
Oh, you went too far away from him, I think.
I didn't...
Yeah.
He was saying stay close, but I thought that was just like, oh yeah, you know, dialogue.
Here we go.
All right, I understand. That's annoying. That's annoying.
Yep. That there's another reason why people are just like, Jak 2 is a little harder for people to like invest in because some of the missions like are just hard fails and you're like, oh,
What happened? Yeah.
great. I gotta do this again.
Do it. Toast the tank.
There's not a lot of like soft. From what I remember, like a lot of these missions, like there's not a lot of soft, like, oh, here's a soft reset. It's like, oh, if you're with a teammate or you're doing a certain mission, it's like you just kind of.
I would have thought it would have been from the last enemy we took down,
Yeah.
the big guy, but no, full
Nope.
full on restart. It's okay. We know now, and it'll go faster.
Like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is a flaw. We can all admit that Jak III did a better job handling going forward.
Well, I can't agree because I didn't see it.
Those of us that play the Jak and Daxter series that are fans of it can admit that, like, is Jak 2 a good game? Yes.
This
Is
camera.
its checkpoint system and camera system not that great? Yeah, it's not
I'm
that
getting a
great.
little vomity with how this camera's moving around.
Yeah, well, seeing as how Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal fucked me up. I was
Yeah.
coming up on the reg.
Honestly, we played an FPS game one time where you were on the controls, and I kind of got what you were getting at. I was like, oh, yeah, when you're playing the game, it's not bad, but when you're not in control and you're just watching it,
It can get a little bit like, oh man, I'm getting a little dizzy.
I watched your guys' video of it because like, I wonder what Doom Eternal looks like because I just, it's not my type of game I usually go for. I was like, oh, I can totally see how watching this on a 50-inch TV a couple like feet away from you is a little disorienting.
Just a wee bit.
Just a little bit of like, oh, I need to take a break, especially if Mike's whipping around the camera.
Oh, and Mike was flip-dooping around left and right. I was like, oh my god, bro. And he's just like, whee! He's spinning the controls around. I'm like, you doing this on purpose? Yeah, he wasn't. It was just, that's just how the game is. You gotta go super fast.
Yeah, no, it's all about speed. So it's like, well, he has to do this to play the game.
Yep.
But oh man, oof and doof. This is not easy to
I had
sit
to
down
take
and
breaks
watch.
and put like ice packs on my shoulders, and I was like, that is
feel
so
good.
weird. I was not expecting that I was gonna have that issue.
Next target.
And I'm kind of getting it here. It's a weird floaty camera, and the frame rate's kind of
Yeah, it doesn't make it easy. Like this game has not a terrible camera because like there were games around this era that were absolutely horrid. So in terms of like cameras, this one's like not terrible. Now double back because this is where you got him killed last time.
I'm not. He's gonna be moving up on the bridge right now.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect he was not going to be able to do that.
I didn't either. I don't know why it.
He did say, wait up for me, or don't go too far
did,
ahead.
but you honestly
But I thought that was just a dialogue thing.
Yeah.
6 while I toast this bad boy.
Yes,
That's why it happened.
I get you.
Okay, and then we went too far out of the visual range. The game's like, but this cutscene needs to happen. You can't go ahead.
Yeah, but we're not in the cutscene, so it's like, what?
Yeah.
Oh. Where you guys at? Come on back up.
Well, bam. I do think Sig would have been fine.
Whee!
though.
Oh, fuck. That was...
That's what I call
I
blowing
think there's
smoke.
only like 2 more of those you gotta do, and then the
Yeah.
mission's technically over, so.
I'll just stay with him or stay behind him, and if something shows up, then
That
I'll
is
deal
what he
with
asked
it,
us
but
to do.
yeah.
He's like, stay behind my 6, and we're
It's
just like,
he's
what about
kinda,
your 1 o'clock?
He's kind of slow, yeah.
Yeah, no,
What
he
about your
definitely
3? Damn.
I don't believe you hurt Sig too when you fire.
It does
so
not,
you're
yeah.
good.
Gotta thread the needle this time.
Ooh. Go ahead and do the sniping. Do the sniping.
Boom.
I can just keep going back and forth like this. Oh, maybe I did
No,
hit him.
you were good. It was the tongue. So one of the
the
creatures
tongue
got
for
real
far away,
close.
yeah. I forgot that they had those ranged attacks.
Those little Muppets, they'll get them if they get too close.
Anybody else?
And thread that needle.
This is gonna be cool looking, ain't it? That was less cool than I thought. I like the use of camera angles, though.
Yeah, no, still some cool stuff.
And my bet.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get that ammo back there. You hang on for a second, buddy. Sweet. Uh-oh. I wouldn't expect any less. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Why'd you shoot me?
I think because he was aiming at the enemy, but I don't know.
Well, he was like, you don't want to piss. What the fuck? Oh, I thought he died.
God, they just wreck his face too. I think this is the last one. So
I'm fucking slamming the buttons, man. I'm fucking slamming the buttons. I don't know how to do it. I pressed
L1 and R1 together.
I did. Maybe I didn't do it right. I don't know.
Tap them at the same time.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I'm getting these real quick. Dark Jak coming out in a hot second. You got this? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
Hiya!
Oh, don't. Yep.
I guess don't hit him while he's doing it.
Yep. I guess not.
Fuck! Did they?
Oh no!
Jump back!
Jak, don't die!
Oh come on, Jak! Fuck me!
Yeah.
Fuck me!
This is the last one at least. So if you can just
I think do they keep spawning eternally?
Yeah, until he fires the gun. So just protect him.
Yeah. Come out from the water then, gang.
Say goodnight, baby.
Good night, baby.
Good night, baby.
Oh no, that one was a baby. Infanticide.
Home team 5, metalheads nothing.
I don't think they were playing.
That was the last
I don't think they
one.
knew.
Tell crew we got them all cooked and canned.
I'll do that with my
Clean
broken
peace maker
elbows
to
and
pick up
broken
the
arms.
You did good, rookie.
Thank you, sir. Signature moves. I see. So they kind of float up to you when you need them to charge up, but when you fill, they don't like suck up to you with
Tracking's
magnet.
pretty good for items in this game in general, in terms of like picking stuff up. Like it's not huge range,
That
but
wasn't ammo?
no, it's not always ammo. So it can be dark eco, it can be ammo, or it can be health in those crates.
I see. Well,
But you're good to go. Time to go back to
be
crew.
heading out. Yeah. Wee. Yeah, getting a little barfy with this camera.
At least the load times are really fast. Like the fact that it's just like, oh no, door opens. Like this is like lightning fast, kind of more so than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, you have enough metalhead items. Go ahead and jack a car and go over to the big precursor statue. There's no way
I'm sure I got 15, right?
Yeah, there's no way you don't have enough.
And they did put out the precursor statue again, so that's good. Let me see if I can find a ride up here.
There was a ride to your right,
I just
but
I didn't grab it. That's fine.
It's
I'll
whatever.
do this one. Triangle, triangle, triangle.
So it looks like you don't drown. I don't remember what it is then. I think there's maybe a certain point where something will kill you, but maybe
like,
that's just me having Ratchet and Clank brain.
Checks out.
Where it's like,
God.
oh, good thing you had a couple pieces of health.
Yeah.
Who keeps lighting all these candles?
The vacuum shoots electricity.
As a reward, I grant you a dark power.
Thank you, friend. Why'd you not do that before? Dark bomb. Press X to jump, then square to activate.
So you're asking for an AoE
That's
thing.
my AoE thing.
That's your big, get out of get out of dodge, get jail free card or whatever you want to call it.
Takes a second to
Takes a
load
second
up, but
to
it ain't
use,
bad.
yeah. But in Dark Jak form, you get a lot of little abilities here and there like that as you're going through the game.
I was hoping to try and snatch up one of these rides, but I can't really tell when they're overhead.
The triangle will always pop up above you when it's time.
It
so
just
you
doesn't stay there for forever.
No.
Yeah.
So usually, like if you're running, they tend to stick on paths. So usually, you can just tap X, and as long as it's not a cop,
Yeah.
you're usually good to go.
Oh, God.
And I say that cop with a K, obviously.
Yeah, no. The hard cops.
The Krimzon cops.
Let's get
They're just
over
one
to
letter
it.
off to be exactly what they seem to be like.
Cop.
Yeah, cops.
Let's
Anyways,
get... Oh,
I was
Jesus.
listening to I was watching Hulu
Sorry,
the
there
other
we go.
day, and I forgot. I'm like, oh right, there's ads on Hulu. That sucks.
I hate that there's ads on Hulu.
I hate that there's ads too, but that's not the point. The point is to talk about the ad. Anyways, this ad, it was about like ring alarm system, and it's like, oh no, someone suspiciously walked up to my door. One, they're probably just a poor package thief, so not great, but still not that big of a deal. And like,
geez.
we're quickly alerting the cops, and back in my brain, I'm like, no, that's okay. You don't have to call the cops. Just some guy that went to my doorstep and then walked away. Could have been
some idiot.
Could have just been some dumb guy. Like, it could have also just been like, oh wait, this isn't the house, and then walked away. Like, who's not done that before? Where they're like, this is the address from my friend. Wait a minute, oh no, this is a different address.
I mean, maybe some people can have issues with package thieves. We're pretty lucky.
We are like, I'm not saying this wasn't a package thief, but this also could have just been the way the ad was setting. I was like, that could just been a guy that walked to the wrong door and was like, oh no, and then walked away.
So what triggers it? Like,
I don't know. The commercial was like 30 seconds long and it didn't really go over it. But as soon as they're like, we've already alerted the cops, I'm like, that's already a thing for me. Like, I don't think I want that thing. I don't think I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want that security system.
What are the cops gonna do?
What are the cops gonna do?
Man walked up to your front door and was just there?
Yeah.
Better call the cops.
Better call the cops.
Let's get tons of people with guns involved.
And it's like, you have the videotape. They're probably not coming back. You're fine. And even then, the cops aren't going to spend the resources to find out who that guy was that walked up to your doorstep.
I don't understand, like, what would trigger it? Just somebody coming up to the doorstep?
I mean, maybe it was either like the doorstep or like maybe they tried to break into the house, but the commercial didn't show that. It showed someone walking up to a door and then immediately running away. I'm like, wait, he didn't do anything. Like, the suspicious man was at my doorstep. Could have been
The cops are going to tell you to get fucked and call when something happens.
Hey,
that's just what they're going to do.
I don't like it when like
jeez, sorry,
people,
buddy.
I don't like it when people come and like try and sell me religious books either.
Sorry, buddy.
Could have just been something like that.
Yeah.
Could have been nothing. Could have been fine. There's no need to get the cops involved in this situation.
It reminds me of the no soliciting sign we have outside of our house.
You mean the thing that doesn't do anything?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. It was just now I have it. Now I get to be like rude.
Oh,
I can just be like, oh, you see the sign? I've had to do that to a guy, and I was like, hey, man, I'm not interested in whatever you're selling. Plus, I mean, like, I have a no soliciting sign. It's just kind of nice to acknowledge that, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, well, I'm not trying to sell you anything.
You're
and I'm like,
trying
okay,
to
you're
sell
at my
something.
doorstep. How about this? Leave.
Quite useful, eh?
Don't want to be rude, but
bye-bye.
The sewers used to be a fabulous smuggling route for me before the Baron installed security devices.
And before those late-night snack runs kept you from fitting out the front door.
I didn't even think about that.
Another brilliant plan in that hungry little brain of yours. So, who or what do we have to shake down, knock out, or blow up?
Well,
he just wants to kill.
I need someone.
He's got to vent that teenage frustration.
Yeah.
Sentry gun in the sewers, and I'll give you a sweet weapon upgrade.
All right. That sounds fine.
Let me guess. Dank murky water? Rinse worse than your breath at an oyster fest? Fuller of metalheads than your plate at a one-pass buffet?
This is going to be enjoyable.
And of course, weapons more lethal than your ever so tiny whiteys on a hot summer day. Look, Donut Hole, why don't we float around here looking hot and heavy, and you go roto-root the pipes?
Jeez, man.
Until you tell us why metalheads are trading with the Baron's forces.
I should have had you both kneecapped, eh? All I know is that the Baron
Not nice.
desperate
Not nice at all.
Metalhead
I like the kneecaps.
I kind of use them.
Yeah.
Metalheads need eco, so the Baron supplies them.
Can you like function without a kneecap?
I mean, yeah, but
not great, but
enough to satisfy the Baron's continued rule.
your leg still functions. It's just
How long can that deal
does serve a purpose.
yeah, it protects. That's the whole point. But I'm just curious. It's like, huh?
Metalheads are short on patience. Baron Praxis needs this wall to keep in power.
So let's take
Otherwise,
it
the city will
out.
Put the true ruler on the throne, wherever that little brat
I
is.
see.
Daxter and I will clear your sewers. And we haven't forgotten about that
Somebody
weapons
kneecapped him.
upgrade you promised in return.
Yeah.
That's why he needs to float around. I have a feeling this guy doesn't enjoy us under his employ.
No, I don't think he does. He's also just not a very nice guy, too.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Beep, bop, boo.
Hey, look, it's that guy.
And it's also that guy.
And that guy's cousin.
And the same guy.
And that guy's other cousin.
All walking with the same...
John.
Yeah, I was looking for the word. With the same clothes and the hair and everything.
I will say, though, like, they did a pretty good job even in this game, though, of, like, upping the variety. It's
There's
just,
some
like,
variety,
that's
yeah.